What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Slam episode 35, and today we actually got something really big. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's the Royal Rumble 2018 pay-per-view, and of course, you guys probably expected the men to main event, but they actually didn't main event tonight. Instead, they had it as like the third match on the card, and let me tell you, in my opinion, I'm going to bring you guys the full post-show. You guys will love it, but honestly, I'm going to go on record and say that this was one of my favorite Royal Rumble matches of all time. Regardless of the outcome, whether or not you agree with it or disagree with it, I really don't care. Because today we had some really cool returns and debuts that nobody really expected. And you know, I was doing the watch party, which you guys could probably still watch right now by the time this video goes up. I'm doing that with Macho T and TonyPizzaGuy on twitch.tv/TonyPizzaGuy. And I'm just going to tell you guys, this was really, really cool. Now, I'm going to break into some of the names that had returned or debuted today on the Royal Rumble match for the male side. And honestly, guys, I'm going to be really blunt. I think WWE did a really, really good job. I don't think there's anything to say bad about this. And if you don't agree, that's completely fine with me. But first, make sure you guys follow me on Twitter at Tango with Tango. It's definitely appreciated. Today's show was just really, really good, and I'm just going to break it down. One of the first surprises that I was really shocked to see so soon into the pay-per-view was Andrade Cien Almas, which, if you guys didn't see, he is the current NXT champion. He came out with Salida Vega, who is his business manager, and I'm going to be just very honest with you guys. It was really, really cool to see him come out. The crowd popped for him. It is very clear WWE has a future star with Andrade. I think he's going to captivate an audience that Alberto Del Rio was never able to do. And I'm just going to go out there and say that this was one of the biggest surprises. His music, everything, just truly good. And the cool thing about him was he actually stayed really long into the match. So it wasn't like he just came out. He came out very early into the match, and he stayed for a pretty long time, which, again, I would say wasn't really expected. You know how these things go with surprises. Usually they don't last. And for a few of the guys here, they really didn't last. But for a few of them, you know, it was a really, really big deal. And of course, my mindset here is that they did this to see what the crowd's response would be. Being the NXT champion, obviously WWE sees something in him. I think it makes all the sense in the world for Andrade being in this match. Now, of course, the Philly crowd was really, really booming. They were hot for all the surprises. Which thankfully, you know, it was a really, really good thing. So we did get Andrade Cien Almas making his main roster debut. Of course, he's the NXT champion, so I don't think we'll see him on Raw or SmackDown. But after a successful showing with Johnny Gargano a day later, we did get Cien Almas to debut. The second surprise that was really crazy, in my opinion, was Shane Helms, a.k.a. the Hurricane. Moment of the night for sure. Jerry the King Lawler has Hurricane and John Cena face to face, and Jerry the King Lawler basically goes up front and says, you know, we got two superheroes in the ring. And just a really cool moment. Really, really cool. Hurricane tried to go for the choke slam, obviously gets eliminated. Nothing wrong with that either. I think that's exactly what you're supposed to do with a guy like the Hurricane. You bring him in for a short little run. I do think he should be the GM for 205 Live. Really good move on WWE for bringing him up. Not that it was really a surprise, but having Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt eliminate each other was pretty cool too. So the Hurricane specifically was just a really unique surprise. The next one that I was really, really shocked, but as I was watching it during the watch party, I did say I expect Adam Cole to come out. It was just my way of building Andrade versus Adam Cole for WrestleMania weekend. That's not what we got. Andrade was not eliminated by Adam Cole, but Adam Cole did come out and make his main roster debut. I also feel that he's going to be in NXT for the foreseeable future. So that is something I just firmly believe. Now, me personally, with that being said, Adam Cole really had a good showing, and it was really cool to see him go face-to-face with the next surprise, which was Mr. 619 BOOYAKA BOOYAKA. We're talking about Rey Mysterio. So Rey Mysterio did come out. Nobody saw it coming. I don't think there was one person who guessed Rey Mysterio. there's been a lot of talks about Rey Mysterio being the one to, if I'm going to be honest with you guys, there was a lot of talks of Rey Mysterio being the one to go to Impact Wrestling, and that obviously didn't happen. So just food for thought. Keep that in mind. Nobody saw that coming, and if you did, I don't know what to say. And then, of course, the final surprise of the night was number 30. I will admit I was wrong. I thought maybe Daniel Bryan would be there, or maybe Batista or Bobby Lashley. Looks like WWE is going to hold off on some of those surprises. But we did get Dolph Ziggler, who came back, and that was really cool. After he dropped the title, he finally returned to WWE in this situation. So, number 30, Dolph Ziggler had a lot of swag, but he did get eliminated. He didn't make it to the finals. So I'm not really sure why they had him come out at 30 only for him to lose. Macho T has been calling this out for a really long time. So the chat on Twitch was just blowing up. And, of course, that's just kind of what we expect. So I'm not really sure what to think, guys. I'm really not sure. But at the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Because Royal Rumble, in my opinion, was one of the best that we've ever seen. At least in my opinion. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. And as always, if you guys have any questions, tweets, come and join us for the post show. We'll be live immediately after Royal Rumble here on youtube.com/WeCaptureTheFrag. Thanks for watching. This is Ango. I'll see you guys on the next episode.